Yo, what's good? It's Cameron, also known as Draven, and we're back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be redrawing one of my OCs as a villain for Halloween. Let's get into it. The character that I chose for this is actually a character from one of my old web comics called Chosen One. She was the main character. Back when I first made her, I'm not even that good now, but back then I was definitely like horrible, especially with like the character design aspect. I don't know what she's wearing. The more I look at it now, the worse it gets. I don't know. So I definitely, if I go back to that, I definitely want to redesign her. But this is a good start. Get some ideas. I'm gonna give some background on the character. I'm gonna give some background on her and her story, or her world. The story starts out with like these two brothers are born with powers in a world where nobody has powers, right? So they're born with abilities, and they use those abilities. They grow up using those abilities to try to help people. It turns out one of the brothers was actually taking money from people, using his powers for whatever they wanted, and then they ended up getting into a fight, and everybody came to watch them have this fight, and so it became a tradition every 10 years, because that's how long it took for them to fight. It became a tradition every 10 years for there to be a tournament held, and the winner of that tournament will be the chosen one. So after we are shown the beginning where these two brothers fight, right? He told her it's about time she opens her eye, and he says when she does open her eye, you have to decide whether to save the world or destroy it. I didn't think of like the exact powers of it, but that just lets us know it's already strong. So I just wanted to play off of that, because she hasn't opened her eye yet, but in this redrawn version, I'm gonna have her with that eye open, because normally when she will open that eye, the other eyes will be closed. It's like she's possessed, but now she's gonna have all her eyes open, so it's like she kind of got to control it, and she accepted it, and now she's like embracing it, I guess. Also, in this version, I'm gonna have her hair cut for multiple reasons. First, I already don't like the hairstyle that I gave her, but me cutting her hair could also symbolize like her trying to detach from her past. So her parents, right? Her parents are like, well, this is going back to the beginning. The first two boys were born with powers, and then eventually the world started getting filled with more and more people with powers. Now, a lot of people have powers. Powers are not rare, but it is rare to be born with. It is rare to be born with extra features, like extra eyes, extra hands, whatever. And so when she was born with that third eye, her parents were instantly like she's weird, right? And so, well, her dad, when she was born, her mother died when she was born. In this version, her mother died when she was born, and so she grew up with just her dad. But her dad hates her. Her dad is her villain origin story. He hated her forever, and she could never know why. It's like he didn't really do nothing, and so he just hated her. And one day he snapped. He was, of course, probably drinking. He snapped at her. He told her, "You look so much like your mom, and I have to look at you every day and know that you're the reason that she's dead." And then she starts her hearing something like that from her dad. along with all the other stuff that she goes through out at school and just in public in general, because of that third eye, getting called like a freak and a monster and stuff. It's like, if you're gonna call her that, you might as well embrace it. So she does end up killing her dad, and that's kind of like where her villain origin story started. Like, if you want me to be a monster, then I'll be a monster. Her original color palette is like blue and gold, so I want to switch it up and go for like a dark red to symbolize like her being evil, but I want to keep the gold a little bit just to symbolize like power. Uh, Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're out.